Well, they said today it's going to get very warm. It's supposed to go up to 88, and the temperature has dropped. The temperature has jumped very dramatically within the past hour. It was a very pleasant 59 degrees an hour ago. It's now 65. That's a 6-degree rise within an hour. That's a pretty good rise. And it's supposed to go up to 88. My stars. Uh, no, really. I really don't do well in the heat. I mean, there are some people who thrive in it, I know. Maybe this is me. It does. Yeah. Um, which makes me think that I've got to do this backyard. Maybe before I take Jeffrey to the barber, I'll do the backyard. Because I didn't mow it the other day. And I don't want to mow it when it's very, very hot. So, that means I have to get to it. I don't really feel like doing that either. I feel like just sitting here and talking. Or not talking. Oh, I could see a bluebird in the apple tree across the way. That's pretty good. These glasses are pretty good. I could see the bluebird. I knew it was a bluebird. And that's a good, I don't know, 200 feet at least away, I think. You know, I'm glad he put these prisms in my glasses. They've made a tremendous difference. They have. Well, it's terrible what happens to our bodies as we get older. Nobody gives you a little manual to let you know what to expect as things go along. So let me give you a little manual, okay? It all begins, interestingly enough, it all begins in your 30s. Mm-hmm. You'll probably notice a slight change in your energy level in your 30s. You might even begin to notice, well, you may have noticed even earlier than that if you're a male, that you have a hair loss. Mine started at 16. But generally by 30-something, many men are. Although I guess today, with all these chemicals we can take to retain our hair, it must be less than it was at one time. It is interesting, though, right? Our priorities. We spend all this money on research to maintain our hair and to get rid of wrinkles, but we cancel cancer research. Yeah, it's interesting. Our priorities. Anyway, but getting back to what I was talking about, aging and the aspects of it. So in the 30s, it starts. You start noticing a little change in energy level, maybe your hairline, maybe a little difference in your hearing, especially in your mid to later 30s, just ever so slight. You don't even notice it. Then your 40s come around. Oh, they're fun. Oh, they are fun. 40s are the best years. They were the best years of my life. I love my 40s. But the 40s come around, and I never wore glasses at all in my whole life. I always prided myself on my good eyes. But in my 40s, one day I was at work and I was reading a book, and my supervisor says to me, "Can you keep that book any further away from your face?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I guess I am." Maybe it was time, and it was in my mid-40s. And a lot of people, who didn't have any eye problems all life, start to notice they have little issues in their 40s. It's common, and then your 50s come along. Oh yeah, that's fun. Oh yeah, 50s are fun. It's a transition period. Yes, yes. Transition from the illusion of youth to the reality of aging. No, because we live in a culture where it's really easy to delude oneself in one's 40s into the idea that you're still young. If you're in your 40s, you're not old, but you're not young, okay? And I hate to break the news to the 50-year-olds who think that they're young. Well, whatever. If you want to think you're young, go ahead, think you're young. I mean, you're not old in your 50s, but life has definitely changed, and there's a lot of things happening in your body, or will be happening, or not happening in your body that you're not expecting. Oh, we start to become very leaky. Oh, and then you enter your 60s and it only gets better. Oh, it only gets better. That's the great thing. Yes, you enter your 60s and oh my. I already did a video about the hair that grows everywhere and in every which way. Yeah, that's a wonderful thing. Well, for some people, that's also started earlier. For some people, it started in their 40s or 50s, but definitely by your 60s. And then you go into your 70s, and like I said, it only gets better. Yes, yes. And then, and your eyes just keep sinking deeper and deeper into your face. I don't know why. Like my eyes seem to be getting smaller. Like they're I don't know. They just seem that way. I don't know. The slits. They're just like tinier and tinier. It's fabulous. Yeah. Oh, and the lovely discolorations and all of the things that grow. Oh, yes. Lovely things like skin tags. Oh, the skin tags. They're so lovely. How they bloom in the 70s. Yes. Mm. Mm. Yes. Oh, but it's really not so bad. Well, I mean, it all depends, right? It all depends on our attitude. But the thing is this, and people will say this all the time about, well, not everyone gets to be old, and it's a privilege, and blah, blah, blah. And it is a privilege, and not everyone does get to get old. Every day of life is an opportunity to to encounter joy, to encounter wonder. Um, and so every day that you have is a great blessing. Um, and aging is part of it. It has its downsides in some ways, in the sense that it changes our lives in ways. It does. I mean, I don't know how when I see these videos of people in their 60s and 70s and whatever who go to raves. I can't even imagine going to a rave when I was a teenager or in my 20s, but at 60, where they get, first of all, where they get the energy to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning, I have no idea. And the audacity to think that they can party hardy with all those drugs and alcohol. Whatever. It's amazing. But maybe they don't do those things. Maybe they just go to the raves to enjoy the music. Yeah, right. Oh my God, the music is so god awful. But anyway, we won't go there. So that's my list of things to look forward to as you get older. And now you know. So you have no excuses to say you weren't prepared. And you can just say thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.